huge Michigan State basketball news as they have landed a 7'2" monster out of the transfer portal. And this one move might have just flipped the entire script of the Big Ten power structure that people were starting to build for next season. Obviously, Michigan State, one of the best teams in the Big Ten, but people were doubting them without a true five and maybe just a freshman five on the roster. But just yesterday, Charlotte transfer center Anton Bonke committed to Michigan State. Yeah, the 7'2", 270-pound giant, might start calling him Goliath. Tom Izzo went shopping in the portal after missing out on a couple of bigger name targets, and he walked away with one of the tallest players in the portal. And I do believe the tallest player in Spartan history, which is pretty crazy. Took him long enough, but I don't think Michigan State fans have too much to complain about here. This is a game-changing outlier transfer that puts Michigan State right back in the Big Ten contender conversation for me. But let me know, am I overreacting to the hype? Whatever you want to call it. Am I overreacting to it? Drop your honest take in the comments right now, because I want to know where Big Ten fans actually stand on this. Look, this isn't just another 7-footer who can clog the paint. This is a guy who's been on a wild journey, and the numbers plus the fit tell me this legitimately is a game changer for Michigan State and for the conference and what we can expect with how they are going to compete. So let's break it all down and talk about it here. First off, let's talk about who this kid actually is, because this story is straight out of a movie. Bonke grew up in a tiny island nation in the South Pacific. Vanuatu, I believe is how you pronounce it, but I'm not super confident on that, so I apologize if it's wrong. But basketball wasn't even on his radar. He was a competitive rower, like internationally competitive. The guy was pulling oars in U19 world championships before he ever picked up a basketball. A friend basically dragged him into a pickup court one day because he's 7'2", and the rest is history. He's the only college basketball player ever from Vanuatu. Again, probably pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. He went to Providence as a freshman, barely played, transferred to Charlotte, and boom, this past season he had a breakout year. 10.6 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game, and 25 minutes a night. Shot 57.6% from the field. That's huge. And even knocked down 34% from three on limited attempts. This is not just size. This is touch and potential spacing option that could be out there as well. Here's what the eye test and the advanced numbers show you. He's a monster on the glass. Top percentile offensive and defensive rebounder. He's a rim protector who alters shots without fouling. And you're going to give me this guy in the pick and roll with Jeremy Fears Jr.? Get out of here. Like that sounds fantastic. Give me him in the pick and roll. Yeah, the 3-point stroke, I talked about it. It's a little bit of a boost. There's not a lot of volume there, but the form is pretty clean from what I saw. Okay. Izzo's system is going to love that. And let's be real, the Spartans have been hunting for a true five-man since the Cooper era ended. They struck out on Aiden Sherrill and a couple other top bigs who, Aiden Sherrill obviously heading to Indiana, but Izzo stayed patient. Hosted Bonke on a visit, closed the deal fast. Insiders were saying Kansas was pushing hard. NC State, Cincinnati, all those schools were in the mix. Bonke took visits, weighed his options, and even had some NBA draft interest floating around too. But ultimately, he picks East Lansing to pair him with the incoming freshman Ethan Taylor and whatever else Izzo brings in, and suddenly Michigan State's front court has legit length, physicality, and versatility that rivals other Big Ten bigs. I mean, Izzo's he loves his tough physical teams that grind you out. Bonke is built like that. Like I said, 270 pounds, a lot of muscle in those pounds. It's not a lot of fat, okay? A lot of muscle in those pounds, who can body up against anybody in the league. This move turns Michigan State from just like a solid team, like, yeah, they're probably going to be range of top 4, maybe top 5, to a downright scary team, especially in the paint. To me, this addition confirms they should be preseason top 10, maybe even top 5. I know some people have had them pretty high up there, but maybe even top top 5. But here's the part that makes this bigger than just one program. This changes the conference conversation. The Big Ten is already loaded with size. Obviously, Purdue's been doing it for years, right? Michigan has started to get into it. Illinois has a good amount of size as well. Now Michigan State drops a 7'2" island kid who can rebound, block shots, and stretch the floor a little. Rivals are going to start feeling him early on. Like I said, Illinois, Wisconsin as well with their post play that they've had. Even Michigan's going to have problems trying to outsize this team and outsize this front court. Everybody's got to get a game plan for a guy who can literally change shots at the rim from his 7'2" frame. Bonke was one of the top remaining pure centers once the bigger names were off the board, and Michigan State got him. That's just that's not just a roster patch. That is an absolute statement from Tom Izzo. Izzo's been saying for years he wants more size and toughness. This is him absolutely delivering. Anton Bonke isn't finished product, but the upside is absolutely massive. He's a late bloomer athleticism, insane frame, and now he's one of the best he's at one of the best developmental programs in the country. If he buys into Izzo's culture, and everything we're hearing says he's all locked in. I mean, he's the type of worker that's been doing since rowing to now it's a Big Ten basketball. This could be a piece that gets Michigan State back to knocking on the Final Four door. In fact, FanDuel has actually moved up Michigan State's odds to win the national championship. They now sit at 9th highest in the country. That's right, 9th with plus 2,200. For the rest of the Big Ten, they're only 3rd behind Michigan and Illinois, but I would be watching them with those Big Ten championship odds when those come out. Michigan State could be a very good sleeper pick with your with the odds there. So, all right, that's my full breakdown of Anton Bonke, his commitment. Let me know what do you think? Is this the move that puts Michigan State back at the top of the conference, or did Izzo just get a solid player? Let me know which side you're on down in the comments. If you want more deep dives like this, we've got other players committing and stuff like that. Truthfully, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. This is how it works. The teams that I do these videos for, if they get views, if they get comments, if they get likes, I keep doing stuff for that video. I've had people who comment and say, like, I don't like that you got all these Indiana videos and stuff. Guess what? Indiana fans watch the content. Indiana fans do watch all kinds of stuff. If I had my choice, I would cover Ohio State more. But guess what? Michigan watches the content. So I'm going to cover Michigan more than I cover Ohio State because that's who watches the content. That's who interacts with the content. It's what we got to do here on YouTube. So if you like a creator, make sure you like their stuff. You share their stuff with other people. And same thing here at the Big Ten Huddle. Like, subscribe, watch the content all the way through. It really helps us out. We as YouTube creators really appreciate it, especially with how many people just try to put out like absolute crud out there, AI stuff, different things like that. So if you got a YouTube creator you like, I know I'm getting like weird into this now, but if you got a YouTube creator you like, go support them, man. Even like a podcaster or something like that, go support them. I'm trying to improve here. I got some nice graphics and stuff for you guys now. If you're listening on podcast, go check us out on YouTube. I got some graphics and stuff going with it as well. But anyway, I will leave it at that.